Hi guys, so let's discuss about the Heroku and how we integrate Heroku with Salesforce exactly. So consider a scenario where I have my Salesforce contacts are more than 2 lakhs, and that is integrated with a application. The A application which does not support any integration. Okay, and so basically we need to integrate the Salesforce and the A application, but this does not support any integration, so we cannot go for the web services and all. So what we did, we created a custom visual force page, and so whatever the requirement was, like whatever the whatever the records are there for that Salesforce, that should be visible to the A application, and if I create any record in A application, that should be reflected back to my Salesforce record. So we went to the custom visual force page, that was a public visual force page, and so basically the user were creating those records, and the Salesforce contacts were creating using the custom VF page, and we have given the integrations and everything for that. So the thing was here, since more records were there for A application and it was creating the Salesforce contacts, so there is something called API that was hitting the limit. Okay, so basically if we see, we have 15,000 records per user for the API, so it was hitting more than 15,000, so that was creating a problem for us. So for that we came to the Heroku. What exactly Heroku? Heroku is an application, and let me tell you, this is acquired by Salesforce now. So basically what I will be doing, I'll be connecting this Salesforce to Heroku, then it connects to a application. So what exactly Heroku helps here? Heroku helps here, it does not hit the API limit for the Salesforce. So whatever the context is there in Salesforce, I'll be importing those contacts. I'll be creating a database in Heroku, and in Heroku all the contacts will be there. And with the help of Heroku, I'll be having an application that will connect to my A application. So basically, whatever the records I'll be creating into the A application, that will store into Heroku, and since already Heroku and Salesforce has been integrated, so that record from Heroku will be moved to the Salesforce. So it means that is a syncing process. So let's go to since I have my developer org here, so let me check how many contacts I have first. So I have 53 rows, like 53 records of a contact. So now what you have to do, you have to just create a basic account for the Heroku. Just type in Heroku. Just type in Heroku Google, and just create an account of Heroku. It's free of cost. And since I already have created my Heroku application, so I have logged in from here. And now what I'll do, the first thing is, in Heroku I have to create an application. So basically how it deals with application that connects to database. This database connect to Salesforce records, Salesforce object records, and finally we have to do the mapping. So these are the simple process for this one. So let's go by one. We'll create an application first. We'll create a new application here. So if I don't give the app name, if you see, the app name is optional. If I don't give the app name, it will by default it will take some app name. So better, like, let's give the app name Heroku. Sorry, it should contain the sample connect. Yeah, so runtime selection United States I have to give, and I have to create an app. So now my app is created. So now I can see like settings, and I can open my app from here. I can have my git URL for this one as well. So everything you can see with certificates. Right now it's free. If I want to upgrade it to get more features, I need to pay for that. So my app is created for this Heroku. I can open my app from here. If you see this Heroku sample connect, this is app.herokuapp.com. Welcome to my new app. So this was the first thing. So now the application part is over. So this one is in. Now we have to create a database. So just go to resource tab here. So you will be finding two options. One is dynos and one is add-ons. So in add-ons you have to just type in database. Sorry, Heroku. That exactly, you know, yeah, I forgot to tell you. This database in Heroku, it's as it says as Postgres. Yeah, so we need to type Heroku Postgres, this one. So this one is free. If I want to if you want to pay, you can pay for it. So I'll take hobby dev free, that is free, and I'll click on provision. Once I click on provision, my database has been created. I can right click on this one. I can see my database. So right now if you see, I do not have anything. 0 of 20 rows in compliance. I have data size 7.2 MB. No tables I have, nothing I have. And the second thing is like using two ways I can connect my like integrate with Salesforce. One is I can use Heroku CLI or Heroku Connect. CLI is like command line interface that basically use the command prompt, and this has some short you know, syntax and all that need to follow. I'll be explaining you not more but little bit of the CLI command. Heroku Connect is a simple customization process. I need to just customize it using the application itself. So let's go to use the Heroku Connect first. That is simple process. So what I have to do from here only, I'll just give Heroku Connect. I'll have a demo edition. I'll click on provision. So I have my database and I have my connect one. So those two have created. So for this application Heroku sample connect, I have my database connected with it, and now I have to click on Heroku Connect to integrate with my Salesforce exactly. So let's open the app, the Heroku Connect. Yeah, so if you see, no connection exists right now, correct? So let me just go to this dashboard. Okay. Yeah, so my connection is open. Now what I have to do, I need to click on setup connection, and if you see, this database is your database URL, that is config-vaz, that is already connected to this my application. I can give my schema name. Let's take an example. I'll give Salesforce itself. Click on next. So now it will ask me for the authentication. So I'll click on Heroku Connect, and so if you see, I already have connected with my overview. I have already connected with my developer org. So basically what exactly it asked me for the setup part. So once I have to once I click on the Heroku Connect, it will go to setup part, and after setup I'll go to my Salesforce login page, where I need to type in my username and password. After that it will authorize. So once authorization has done, you can see this screen. Now what I'll do, now I will integrate. Now I'll have to map it. So as I have given example of a contact, so I'll map the contact one. Just type in contact, click on contact. Which all fields I need to add it here, I can directly select the fields. If you see, I can directly select the fields. Some of the fields by default is there, I cannot remove it, like ID is there by default and all. I can select the last name and everything, and I can click on save. So once this is saved, now what before that, if you remember in starting, I have seen like how many count I have for the contact. If you see, 53 contacts I have. Now you can see SF rows I have 53, DB rows also I have 53. You can see the records also here, and how it works. Like for Salesforce database, every 10 minutes it will act. So this one is the minimum. If you want to change, you can go to change, manage connection, and you can change from the poll. Like every 20 minutes it it should sync and all that. And let me just show you where is the contacts. So just click on the Explorer, and you'll be finding the contacts. So these are the contacts. Basically these are the database, and these are the database, and this has the contact, the Salesforce contact records. Now what we did, so from here application till database, and this one is done. So now from Salesforce till Heroku I have connected. Now I need to connect with the AI application. I won't be going this one into the broad one. So what basically is, Heroku has connection with you can create an Heroku app using Node.js, Java, and many more. So if you have seen in previously, I have opened I can open my app from here. So there you have to just do some customizations, you have to do some code for using the Node.js or Java. Then you can easily connect this A application with the Heroku, and this will be in sync. So this was all about the Heroku Connect. So this was just a basic concept of Heroku. If I hope you liked it. Thank you.